मुन्ना भाई MBBS. So sorry. Hi guys, welcome back to Idli and Idli. And of course, you guys would have been very much tired because you were preparing for the NEET. And all the best for your results. I hope you guys, fly out with flying colors. You have a very good score. But it is always advisable to have a backup option. Of course, you have the NEET, just for the MBBS course in India. There's something called as the IMAT, which is for the MBBS course or the medicine and surgery course in Italy. So what happens is people think that going abroad is expensive. You have a lot of cost, you have a lot of expenses, a lot of accommodation cost, and the tuition fee is actually very high. But what if I'll tell you that in Italy, actually it's even cheaper that you study in India? Yes, that's correct. So we have a team, and basically I would like my team to actually talk to you because I have spoken about 60, 70, 80 videos if you see on the YouTube. So I want my team to actually this time step forward to explain you the procedures, because they have been doing the medicine and surgery course in Italy. For someone who's actually doing the course, he is in a better position than of course me, because they're actually living in the course, they're actually studying the course, they're actually into the course. So now I'm gonna share the platform with my colleagues who are also working with me, and they're going to tell you about the course, the curriculum, the syllabus, and we have compiled almost more than around 10-15 questions which are very, very frequently asked to us by the students, by the parents. We tried to compile them, and it includes all the curriculum, the courses, the future opportunity, the job opportunity, the difference between EU and non-EU, and then the finances, your IMAT fees, your courses, syllabus, your how to prepare, and then the exam pattern, like the centers, the almost all the frequently asked questions. Instead, in case you have any more future questions, we do a one-to-one free session in which me and my team members who are actually pursuing the medicine surgery in Italy gonna give you around 15 to 20 minute session. You can ask as many questions as you want, and we can try to help you out in your process.
Ciao ragazzi, my name is Kamer, and I'm currently pursuing my medicine degree here at the University of Catania in Italy. In today's video, I'm joined by my fellow colleagues, and together we're here to share our first-hand experience to help you make well-informed decisions about your international medical career. Whether you're curious about the IMAT, international universities, or just exploring your options for studying abroad, you're in the right place. Let's begin.
The IMAT is an entrance exam for English taught medicine and surgery programs in Italy. It is usually held in mid-September and covers logical reasoning, biology, chemistry, physics, and mathematics. Every year, around 10,000 to 12,000 students give the exam.
But how is the IMAT different exactly from the other entrance exams? So the IMAT is different because it also evaluates logical reasoning, mathematics, and critical thinking. Unlike exams like NEET, which are heavily focused on memory-based biology and chemistry.
The process differs for European and non-European students. European students have a scoring system and can apply to multiple universities. Non-European students can only choose and pre-enroll into one university.
You typically need high school diploma and transcripts, passport, proof of English proficiency.
It is a procedure for mainly non-European students. Certain universities like the University of Pavia and the University of Messina require you to submit your documents for pre-evaluation. Once you receive confirmation from the university, you can proceed with the pre-enrollment.
To be eligible for enrollment in Italian university system, you must be at least 17 years old and you must have completed 12 years of schooling.
So, for non-European students, you may need to show English proficiency. If you study in an English medium school, you can get a method of instruction certificate from your school. However, an IELTS certificate is generally recommended for making your visa application stronger, but it's not necessary.
Each university handles late arrivals differently. Some offer makeup classes, some provide online lessons temporarily, and others might require you to retake missed classes the next year or rejoin the first year.
A medical degree from Italy is internationally recognized. After completing your 6 years of med school, you can practice in Italy after getting an Italian language certification. If you want to specialize and pursue residency within Italy itself, you'll need to pass a national exam called the SSM Concorso. If you're planning to work in Europe, Italy's medical degree is fully portable across European borders, with minor equivalency steps and local language requirements. For pursuing post-graduation in countries like the US, UK, India, or Australia, every international graduate, no matter where they study from, is required to pass local licensing exams like USMLE, LAB, NEXT, or AMC. These are standard procedures worldwide, and Italian doctors are eligible and competitive in those systems.
Yes, the medical education in Italy is highly respected internationally. And Italy has been part of the Bologna process since 1999, and it ensures quality and international recognition of its degrees. Furthermore, Italian universities are part of European Higher Education Area, EHEA, so the degrees are standardized all across Europe. Students can also gain early clinical exposure and experience a curriculum that is both theory intensive and practically oriented.
When choosing a university in Italy, it's more about the kind of experience you want and can afford for the next 6 years. Metropolitan cities like Milan, Rome, and Turin offer a fast-paced lifestyle and large urban environments. These universities often have a slightly higher IMAT cutoff and higher living costs. On the other hand, smaller cities like Messina, Bari, Cagliari, and Catania offer a more community-focused experience. The cost of living is lower, and many students appreciate the close-knit campus culture and slower pace of life. Regardless of location, all public medical universities in Italy follow the same national curriculum and meet European higher education standards, so the academic quality remains consistent. At the end of the day, choose a city where you will feel comfortable and motivated, because your environment plays a big role in how you will learn and grow.
The IMAT exam registration costs between 130 and 160 euros, covering the exam and seat booking. Public university tuition fees start from as low as 150 euros per year, which is significantly lower than medicine programs found in other European countries and can vary depending on your family income.
What is life in Italy like exactly? Life in Italy is vibrant, culturally rich, and community-centered. The pace of life is more relaxed compared to countries like India or the UK. Italy values social life, family, quality living over speed and workaholism. There may be a cultural linguistic adjustment, but universities offer different international communities and Italian language courses to ease this transition.
So, the living expenses vary depending upon the city. Around 800 euros to 900 euros a month in Milan, since it's in the north, and it can go for as low as 300 euros to 400 euros a month in smaller cities like Messina and in general the southern Italy. Thanks to Italy's Central European location, it is also very easy and affordable to travel around Europe during your holidays.
Yes, international students can work up to 20 hours per week with their residence permit.
Italy offers various need-based scholarships for international students pursuing medicine. They are given away by regional scholarship bodies such as EDISU, Lazio Disco, or ERSU. These scholarships are awarded based on family income and academic progress. The scholarships usually cover tuition fee, partial housing costs, living expenses, dorm rooms, and subsidized meals at the university cafeterias. You need to apply separately by submitting documents like your family's income certificate. Scholarships are renewable every year if you meet the academic requirements.
So, the Kanwar is leading, who's cleared the IMAT examination and is studying in the University of Catania. So basically, we have launched a program where we're gonna do mock interviews every weekend with a proper guidance session that we tell you that what was the mistakes, how you can make it better, what was the improvement areas, and we do a one-to-one session and we create a mock exam like the real one. We use paid softwares to actually give you a wholesome experience about the exam, and then we do training, we give you materials because the people who actually worked out, they prepared material and now they're giving up the materials to you guys so that you guys can actually study hard, you can be more focused. What we personally believe is we do the process, we do everything, all the documentation part, so that your main focus is on the IMAT. We do not want you to actually put brains in so many things, do so many research and then end up doing a mistake that makes you stay in India or not get a scholarship. And we can provide you the support so that your journey becomes a very successful journey coming to Italy. You can see these two of our videos in which we have got people from, one is from the Jammu and Kashmir, one is from Uttar Pradesh, and they got the visa through us. They did the entire process with us, and now they are successfully studying in Italy. So you could be the next one. It's just you have to make the right choices, you have to be guided properly, and that is what we believe and we trust in, that to give you the proper guidance, because we have a team who have themselves been in the shoes, who know the inside out of the process. So one thing that I'm going to tell you is that people actually forget is choosing the right university. So as my team member suggested, and they talked about that if you are a non-EU student, you get one choice. Now let's give you an example. If you are choosing University of Messina, let's say it has a cut of 70, and you chose a wrong university, let's say Pavia, which has cut off 76. By chance you get 72 in your IMAT examinations and you chose Pavia, which is 76 cutoff, and the Messina was 70 cutoff. So you would not be able to come to Italy at all, because you have to make the right choice. You have to choose the correct university which has the cutoff that you are actually crossing. So in that case, you would not even get Messina, not even Pavia, because you did not clear the cutoff of the university you chose. And for the other universities, even if you clear the cutoff, you still not be able to choose it. So that's why we do, for the people who have signed up with us, we do like the mock exams every weekend, so that we actually check your, the areas where you're doing mistakes. We can guide you so that you can, study more. Maybe let's give you a small example. Let's say biology. So we get questions from cells, genetics. So we know, okay, if this is a portion you're doing more mistakes, we tell you, okay, this is the resources, do this, do that, do more practice. So you get to know more. Instead of taking one examination directly in the center, you're going to take 20-25 examinations every week till you have the IMAT examination. Plus, we'll help you from now itself about the scholarship, so that your scholarship is well taken care of, and your visa. Because for visa also we need to show funds. Even if you clear the IMAT examination and you do not have sufficient funds to show for the visa, again it's a problem. So from now itself we start working on your visa, scholarship, pre-enrollment, university selection, like I said, because university selection is really important, and then helping you prepare for the exams. So basically you have to be tension free. You just have to prepare for the IMAT. Of course, even if you have a very good score in NEET, you can still you should not be very confident about the IMAT, because everything is unpredictable. We had students who scored 250, 300 in NEET, and they are the rankers in the IMAT examination. So I mean, it could be vice versa. So you have to pull up your socks. We are all here to support you, help you, and for any difficulties, feel free to message. We are just a call away or a message away, and we're gonna answer you all your questions, all your queries. And my team is all set, all prepared to help you out, to help you answer all the questions. I'm all prepared.